Hi, my name is AJ Gerard from StrobeAdvice. Today I will show you how to replace a transmission belt in an ECCO 5800 series halogen rotating beacon. The beacon I have here is an IONNIC 400 series, but no matter if you have an IONNIC 400 series, an IONNIC 500 series, or an ECCO 5800 series high or low profile beacon, the process is exactly the same. So, in order to replace the transmission, you need to remove the outer dome. Now, if you have an IONNIC 400 series like I do, you just need to twist the twist lock lens anti-clockwise. But if you have at least an older generation ECCO 5800 series, you will need to remove a lens locking screw. Now, I don't know if the current generation 5800 series has this. I don't even know if they updated it. But I've seen plenty of these on the road, and I can't say I've seen one with a lens locking screw. So that's just something to keep in mind. And also to keep in mind if you have an IONNIC 500 series, because, well, both IONNICs 4 and 500 are rebadged, ECCO 5800 series. So if you have an IONNIC 500 series, you may have a lens locking screw too, at least on older models. So, as you see, with the lens removed, there is the reflector assembly with the halogen bulb terminal and the transmission control unit with the transmission belt. So now this is a retake video because last time I did this, when I zoomed the camera in, it blurred. So I'll just go a bit closer, but not as close as I was before, just so hopefully it doesn't blur this time. It is a bit dark, but you will be able to see what I'm doing. The best way to remove the transmission belt is at the transmission control unit, just because that allows you to put your finger in behind it and pull it off. So I'll just do it like that. There we go. So it's quite easy when you get the hang of it. It may look a bit fiddly, but it's actually quite easy compared to a Hella KL 700, which I think it took me around 6, 7, even 9 minutes. I can't remember, but it took me a long time to replace a transmission belt on that. If you want, you can go and check out my voltage exchange video that I did with a Hella KL 700, and that'll show you how to replace a transmission belt for a Hella KL 700. So with this IONNIC 400, just slide the transmission belt over the reflector, and slide it off. Now I'm not sure if you can see this, but no, you can't. But the outside of the belt is smooth and the inside has a little groove running through it, so you know which way to put it. So the grooved part runs along the inside of the reflector assembly and then on the inside of the transmission control unit. Now this beacon does not need a new transmission belt, so I will go ahead and replace the existing belt back onto the reflector assembly. Make sure it's straight and not twisted. Yep, it's fine. I'll just make sure I'm still in view, not to make sure. Oh, I'm sorry for that, the camera blurred. Okay, well, I'll just quickly, I don't know where it exactly blurred, so I'll just put it back on again for you, because you saw that. You saw me taking it off, so I'll just show you how to put it back on again. Sorry for that. I don't know why it blurred. It wasn't close enough. Okay, so take 2. Okay, this beacon, as I said, does not need a new transmission belt, so I'll go ahead and replace the existing belt back onto the reflector assembly. sure it's not twisted. Yeah, that's fine. Because it's not connected to the transmission control unit, you can easily spin it. Okay, so now for 24 volt applications, you want to connect the transmission belt to the top section of the transmission control unit, and for 12 volt applications you want to connect it to the bottom section of the transmission control unit. So then I'll just place the outer dome, and as I said before, if you have an ECCO 5800 series with the lens locking screw, you'll just need to put the screw back in. So, thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you in our next video in the not too distant future.